Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am Latasha, the boss chick. Super excited that you tuned in on tonight, where I'm going to be going over how to build business credit. You can have a business, a ministry, a nonprofit organization, either of those, okay? They all need funding to do specific services, projects, events, and so forth throughout the year. So, what I want you to do is grab a pen and a notepad, okay? And you want to take copious notes. You want to take notes on tonight, okay? Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen, and I'm going to go ahead and put up my picture as well so you guys can see me and know who you're talking to. I'm super excited again. I thank you guys for tuning in. If you are not a follower on YouTube, please make sure you follow Latasha Boschik, Latasha Bosschic on all streams. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I always add value and share a ton of information. All right. So I'm going to share my screen one more time, and I got to make sure that you're seeing everything on your end, okay? All right. All right, here we go. So again, my name is Latasha, the boss chick. My website, we will go over those and how you can contact me, how you can work with me. So I'm super excited about that. So make sure you take notes as mentioned, and we're going to go right ahead into this presentation. Super excited about this on tonight so that I can help you take your business to the next level. Start a business, okay? Who am I? I am a serial entrepreneur, former educator, school teacher of 14 years, and a full-time investor. All right. So I was an educator before retiring myself. I fired my boss literally 8 years ago now. I do have a bachelor's in elementary education as well as special ed. I have a master's degree also in education administration. Oh, wow. I hope you guys are not getting an echo. I just noticed that I'm on my phone as well. So let me go ahead and go out of that. So yes, guys, I am the founder of a nonprofit organization, Another Level Learning. It's been in existence now since 2012. So we just hit 11 years. I'm so excited. I love the kids. Like, I left the classroom, but I didn't leave the children, okay? My nonprofit is geared around helping children in underserved communities with math and reading literacy, okay, as well as funding. We're going to teach them financial literacy as well. So we're excited about this new project that's coming up this summer, and a lot of children will be able to enroll in that. I am the recipient, my nonprofit was the recipient of a No Child Left Behind $1 million grant. Literally, I was able to employ school teachers, substitutes, and other professionals that qualified in the state of Illinois, as well as Georgia and Michigan. So I'm excited about that. We were able to change lives and really offer free services to children worldwide. I am the CEO and founder of They Say LLC since 2008, as well as the founder and owner of My Assets LLC since 2021. It's just been 2 years. Digital real estate, yes, baby. It changed the game for me, being able to actually rent out homes and temporary short-term living to professionals in properties that I did not own. And so that's what arbitrage is. And digital real estate, yes, I do own digital real estate on metaverse and so much more. I remember I'm an investor as well. And so I have a team of other investors where we just collab and we are really making our money work for us. So if that interests you as well, make sure by the end of this session that you ask me questions or inquire in my DM or email me about other investment opportunities that you can partake in. Okay. So I'm excited about that as well. Airbnb. Yes, I was an Airbnb host the last 2 years before I actually just uh, did not renew my contract, this last contract that I had. So I'm looking for another location or a few more locations. But yeah, a 4.78 star review on Airbnb, and as well as we are diving into the Toro business as well. So a ton of investment opportunities that we provide you. So definitely make sure you take notes. Here's where you can find many of our services. These are the various websites. So it behooves you to go ahead and screenshot. Go ahead and screenshot this now. All right. All right. All right. So going on to the next slide. So let's talk about some of the results, because I told you a little bit of who I am, my credentials, but many of you are like, well, why do I need to listen to you? Why should you listen to me, right? Well, I have some results, and numbers, they pretty much tell you exactly if a person is creditable or not. People lie, but numbers don't. Okay. So some of the results currently in my last contract that I signed, when I had offered short-term rental guys, I was able to collect $2,500 a month at this one property. That was the bare minimum that I was making. Now, when I had a person in there who was a designer, okay, they were a designer for Tyler Perry. They were here from LA. And before the mover strike, right, he had to, he needed a place to stay every day. Although he wasn't in the place all day, he was working on the set for 12 hours, and then he just wanted a place to come wash, crash, get some sleep before going back out and doing another 12 hours. And so I was so happy when I got that contract, because it was one person, and he was really nice, he was really neat, and he took care of the place. But then also I did Airbnb. So with rental arbitrage, guys, when you have business credit, let me tell you, you can do multiple investments. You can set yourself up for success where you're using OPM, other people's money. And we're going to talk about that, because I did not use my money to fund this beautiful place. If you look at the pictures, it was fully furnished, which I did. Right? The decor, I was able to do that too. I love to double and dab here and there, but I was able to use my creativeness, but I did it without tapping into my own financial funds. Okay. And so that's the beauty of having access to OPM. Write that down. Other people's money. I'm going to show you how to have multiple streams of income, how to have multiple investments, or if you just want to be strictly laser focused on your projects, on your ministry, on your building a school, building a hair salon, a bakery, whatever it is you want to do, that's fine. But I'm going to show you how to be able to do it, get up and running within 30 days, okay? Dot your I's, cross your T's, do everything legit, but at a much faster pace than it would be for you if you were to wait till all the funds came in personally, right? Some of us, we don't get it done because we don't have the funds. And so we procrastinate. But when you have access to capital, things change. It's a whole new ball game, all right? So here's some more results. Like I said, people lie, but numbers don't. So here's some of the results in the reviews from Airbnb, the site directly, 4.7 star. This particular person, they were there just from April 27th to May 1st, okay, just a few days. And I made $452 on that stay. This person was there for 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 days, okay, made $462 in 4 days. On a property that, again, I do not own, but I was able to leverage business credit and use my professionalism with my LLC and my business, right? Open up and start multiple different businesses with this LLC and partner with particular investors, right? Properties that own properties. And now here it is. I was able to list their properties as if it was mine and sublease them. Okay. So that's a few of the testimonies. How about we go over to my website? Let's go to blessmyvision.com. I want to show you some of the testimonials that are there. Blessmyvision.com. If you have, some of you probably signed up for this workshop from going to my website here, or you probably went to sayyesandwin.com. But let me share some of the testimonies here. All right. And guys, hold your questions to the end. I will open up for questions. All right. So make sure if you have not visited my website that you do stop at Bless. Make sure you put www.blessmyvision.com. All right. There's my book there. Hopefully some of you have already grabbed the book. These are many services that I offer, but we're talking about results. Let's get to the results, baby. Okay. All right. So we have Miss, scroll back up. We have Miss Tanya Portis 4 months ago. Latasha is such a pleasure to work with. Her knowledge, expertise, and professionalism is second to none. Lanisha said, great business. Owner is very professional and helpful and very knowledgeable. This person said, working with Latasha has been amazing. Regardless of whatever the project, she always delivers timely and informative. Her fashion line reflects who she is, classy, fun, unique. Okay, he must have got some of our paraphernalia. Here we go. Congratulations. American Express, okay? Someone here has got awarded. They got funded. So now they're able to use however many thousands of dollars that American Express gave them, right? Or approved them for. American Amazon here. Now we have Amazon business. Here it is, another business, LLC, approved for $5,000 in a credit line, as well as a net 30. So that means that they get 30 days to pay off whatever it is they order. So it's a month by month, 30 days, net 30s. We'll talk about that. Here again, the results from Airbnb. Here's another one. They Say LLC is one of my favorite go-to businesses for the many variety of products offered. They are always very professional, customer focused, providing quality products, extremely helpful whenever you have a question. All right. And she went on. She said, definitely a 5-star business and owner. Highly recommended. Super excited. Look at here. Somebody else got funded. Oh, this is my screenshot. Congratulations, Latasha, with Navy Federal. All right. This is their cash rewards program. You're approved for a cash rewards credit card with a credit limit of $25,000. All right. $25,000. Payments is due on the first 4th of each month. I'm attempting to go through this pretty quickly because I really want to dive in, because you guys are probably like, look, I want to be able to do that. How can I do it? Here's another one, Amazon account. They got approved for $5,000. You need a paydex score, guys. What you're looking at, this is important. Paydex score. Screenshot this right now. Screenshot it, because this is what allowed myself and many others that took my course or that allowed my services, my program, to do it for them, which is my secret number 4. If you guys just want somebody to do everything for you, guys, they were able to get a paydex score. The faster you get a paydex score, the more money that you will be approved for. All right. So let's go back and dive on in. Okay. We're going to dive right into our presentation. So those are the testimonials. All right. There's another one. So these are some more results. Leverage OPM, other people's money. Why? Because a lot of times we're not going to get it done if we don't have enough money, right? The money that you're going to work for every single day, that is your principal. If you are living off your principal, you definitely don't need to be taken away from your mouths, your kids' mouths, your whole household's mouths to do a business. But many of us start that way, and that's fine. That's the way I started as well. But guess what? You'll drain yourself. And your business will always be lacking in something because you don't have enough for your household as well as your business. And so I found a way, right, to help you leverage other people's money, but you got to get approved. You got to build relationships. And so that's how I was able to also get Sam's Club credit card, Home Depot, American Express, all in my company's name. So what is business credit? I'm glad you asked. Business credit is essentially a form of credit provided to a business or individual based on the business's financial reputation. This type of credit helps lenders to better assess the worthiness of a business and offers business owners access to additional capital when needed. So overall, business credit is money that's being lended to you for a period of time with an expectation of you paying it back, right? On time in a certain amount of days as well, right? But you gotta be credit worthy of a lender saying, yes, I will give you an extra 30,000. Yes, I will give you $50,000, okay? You have to be credit worthy. So what makes you credit worthy? I'm glad you asked. Building a business, creating a business, building business structure the correct way. It's important that you build your business structure from the ground up, all right? But the way when you, those individuals that work with me, I show you how to build it from up to the bottom, to the ground, okay? Because once I show you exactly everything you need from the top, it's easier to start from the bottom, okay? And we excel a lot faster. So that's why my book here, again, the ABCs, if you guys don't have it, here's the ABCs of building business credit, 100,000 in 90 days, how I was able to do it. You can find this book on Amazon or on my website, blessmyvision.com. But the way I was able to do it is because I dotted all my I's, crossed my T's. I built the business structure correctly. I didn't take any shortcuts. And we're going to talk about what it looks like to build the foundation first, okay? So benefits of business credit. You are able to access better loans from lenders, whether it's for a home, commercial building, etc. Projects, events, whatever, okay? Credit cards. You do not want to get a business credit card that's 32.6 APR, okay? Interest rate, 29.9. That's a high interest rate. And a lot of the interest rates are based on the stock market and what's going on in the economy, okay? And so they fluctuate. But when you build your business structure correctly, as well as when you identify some of the different lenders and the banks that are friendly and favorable to small businesses, then you're able to do it correctly and you can avoid getting into high interest rates and so forth in partnerships, okay? So benefits of business on financing, right? When it comes to financing for a car, auto, credit cards, etc. Okay? Vendor rates and the different type of suppliers that you have access to. That's another thing. If you have a great portfolio, credit worthy again, you'll have access to some of the top lenders, and they won't just overlook your folder or your file when you go in, okay? So you also are able to build confidence in the lender to partner with you. And it makes it easier for them to want to invest into your company. So that's the benefits of building business credit, but doing it the correct way. All right. So how to build business credit 101, the Boss Chicks way. There are so many ways that you can build business credit, but I'm going to show you my blueprint, right? Some of my blueprint. Now, I put everything in the book. You have everything from A to Z. That's why I said the ABCs. I did everything. I did not miss one step in the blueprint. But we're going to go over a few of those steps right now, okay? You always want to first do a name search. Make sure no one else has that business name in your city, in your state, okay? And if you're talking about taking it to the next level and branding, and this is long-term, you want to make sure nobody has it in the world. So do a full wide search on your business name. Once you've identified a business name that you love, okay, because this is your baby, or you want it to be something you love and it's not just a fad right now, and 5 years from now you want to change your business name, which you probably do later, but you want to find something that you want to stick with and that you absolutely love, okay? So you want to set up your business name. Once you identified it, you can trademark it if you like, and then you want to go over to the IRS.gov, and you want to apply for an EIN. So now you're going to put this business name that you chose, that you're so excited about, put it in there and register with the IRS. All right. Now, when it comes to asking on a website, they're going to ask, do you want a mailed copy or email? You want to do electronic. Always do electronic because you can always go to your emails and find these files. If you get a piece of mail, if you're like me, you throw mail down. Sometimes you don't even open the mail and we just throw it away and you don't even know what you've thrown away. So to avoid that totally, I want you to always file electronically and ask for a copy electronically. All right. You're going to register next with your Secretary of State. All right. I'm in Georgia. If you're in Michigan, you're going to register with Secretary of State of Michigan and so forth. All right. So get your EIN number, make sure your name, you did a name search. There's no one else in your state or city with that name, EIN. Now you want to get a professional address. Now, what do I mean by a professional address? Can you use your personal address? Yeah, you can use your personal address, but I don't recommend it. Okay. You're talking about being in business for a period of time, and it's okay if your address changed later down the line. You would just change it and update it on every platform, okay, that you're registered with. But get a professional address because we're talking about going for money. We're talking about going for 50,000, 100,000. You know, you may want to do a whole subdivision and start a whole project where you need 1.2 million. They're not going to give it to you if they pull up this address that you have registered with the Secretary of State and it's showing a little small box in a UPS store. They're not going to take you serious. Okay. So if you want the lenders that have money and you know, the grantors and all of that to take your business serious, you got to take it serious and at least invest into an actual professional address. And so you can use a commercial office. We do have various websites, and I give you some of those websites in my book, guys. In chapter, let me tell you what chapter. And some of you, I did tell you to make sure you bring your books to class because we can always refer back to the book, okay? In chapter 19, we talk about the 8 steps to building business credit. We also talk about addresses, and I give you some websites that you can rent, okay? There's some legit websites where you can rent a space and have your business email delivered to that address in your area, in your state, wherever you are. You just put your address in, your home address, and you can pick a location near you and you can rent a professional business address for maybe $50, $99 a month. And the beautiful thing about that is, hope you're writing this down. The beautiful thing about that is you want to, if you are renting a professional address, you want to make sure it's with a company that reports to the credit bureau as well. Because you want to simultaneously, if you're paying out just to have this professional address, you want them to do something in return and make sure they're reporting monthly that you guys are doing business transactions and you're paying on time, etc. Because that helps to build your business credit profile. All right. Now you're becoming credit worthy. Okay. So business number, get a phone number. Even if it's a Google number, if you have to start with a Google number. I'm not telling you to go out and spend all of your money right now getting a whole new phone. I do have 2 phones, okay? 2 phones, one for the and one for the, if y'all know that song. But anyway, I do have 2 phones. This is my business phone. This is my personal, okay? So get you a business phone, business address, business email. Some of the reasons that will get denied on an application, when you go to Bank of America, you go to Truist Bank, okay? You go to Key Bank, credit, what do you call them? The credit unions, right? Sometimes you can get denied on an application because you don't have a professional website. You don't have a professional email. If it has your regular email that you started maybe 30 years ago, talking about second to none.com, no, second to none at gmail.com or number one lady at Gmail or at hotmail.com, they're like, hold on, I don't think I want to do business with somebody whose email is the #1 lady or the head person in charge at gmail.com. So stay away from that. All right. So we want to keep everything professional. And I give you some resources, like I mentioned, in my book. So I do have some exact websites that you can go to. Okay. Why you need the book? Why do you need this book? Because I give you word for word all the details, all of the blueprint that allowed me to do over 102,000 in business credit. So what is business credit versus personal credit? I go over that in a book. Personal credit is when you're using your social security number. Everything comes up, every move you make, okay? Anything you've ever done, criminal background, all of that, any credit cards, any student debts, right? Student loan debts. And I hope y'all have taken advantage of Joe Biden, president, and they're forgiving loans right now. So make sure you get in that second round, third. I think they're on the third round right now. Get it off of your record, okay? But we go over the difference between personal credit and business credit. Yes, you need both if you are in business. If you are a business owner, a founder, if you desire to do business and you want these companies and lenders to approve you for more capital, you need to know the difference and you need to build both. You need to build your personal credit and business credit. Now, do you need excellent personal credit to successfully build business credit? No, you do not have to have perfect personal credit. Those P's. You do not have to have personal or perfect personal credit. All right. But you have to have good intentions to make sure you're going to pay your bills on time. And I break that down. I even tell you some tips and some credit hacks, right? I tell you some credit tips on how you can increase your personal credit as well as your business credit just by paying your bills early, especially with business credit, okay? So say you get the Home Depot card, you get the Sam's Club credit card. You want to pay before that next statement come out. If you can pay at least 50% before that next statement come out and not right when you made the purchase. You never want to pay off a card like in the first 15 days of making a purchase. Say you go to Home Depot and you spend $250. 15 days later, you may have that $250 back, but no, wait at least to 20 days and then go ahead and pay the whole $250 off if you like. They love that. But the good part about building business credit is really you want to have some lingering over. Have some lingering over just a little bit, okay? Because they do want to see that you know how to continually pay on a balance. So it's good to have some balance, okay? Especially if you're brand spanking new. But yes, you do. And I talk about that in my book. If you pay your bills a little bit early, and I tell you how many days early, okay? And you will put yourself in a good position to boost your credit. So benefits of creating business credit. We go over that again. And I just mentioned quite a few right now. So we're going to talk about tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. There are different tiers. There are different levels. Somebody say levels. There's different levels to everything in life, right? But especially when building business credit, there are levels. You don't want to start off for the gusto accounts, your cash cards like American Express, Discover, your Synchrony banks, any card that's with Synchrony Bank. You want to wait for those until you build your tier 1s and tier 2s. And so we break that down, what those tiers are, and I tell you exactly who to apply for, okay? Right here in my book. So we talk about net 30s on page 37. So I'm gonna go to page 37 real quick. And it's an easy referral. Like it's so easy to go and refer back to the book. We talk about net 30s and net 60s. Net 30s accounts, they provide upfront credit from the vendors, allowing you to purchase their products. It's important to remember that you are expected to settle any credit utilized within 30 days of receiving the invoice. The process grants you the privilege of buying now and paying later, enabling your business to operate smoothly. Now, similarly, net 60 or net 90 accounts operate similarly, invoicing you for products without requiring an initial payment down up front. Okay, so that's what net 30s, net 60s are. When you don't have to give them a payment up front. But then I break it down further. And then when you turn the page, that's on 37. So make sure y'all dive in. If you're wondering, like, where do I start when I'm building business credit? We already got the foundations, the fundamentals out of the way. Talking about the email, the name, registering with the state and all that good stuff. So now we got to identify who are we going to build with first. And that comes on page 39. 39, 40, 41. Then I give you a space to record those, okay? But I have all of your net 30s, net 60 accounts in there, and they're broken up by tier 1, 2, and 3. All right. Tier 3 is always aggressive. Before you even jump into tier 3 accounts, before you even apply to those different lenders, okay, or vendors, you have to make sure you have a paydex score. What is a paydex score? Paydex. You get a paydex score with Dun & Bradstreet. I talk about that in my 8 steps of building business credit, right in the beginning of chapter 2, okay? So you definitely need that before diving into tier 3. It's levels to this. All right, when to use credit and when not to. It is important that you identify when to use your credit cards and when not to. I bet you're like, I've never heard anybody say that. Guess what? It is. And the secrets are right here in the ABC's book, okay? So banks who are favorable to small businesses, I list all of those in my book as well. So banks that I use in particular that say yes right away, all right? I'll give you one bank right now. This is a freebie. Tonight was a free course in general, period, okay? For some of you. Now, if you're looking at the replay, you may have had to purchase the replay because this course that I'm doing right now live with you guys is going to go in my module. I am doing a whole learning module where I break all of this down, and you'll be able to watch the videos and come back, watch them, take notes, come back, go apply the information, come back if you forgot something, find an answer, go back out in this business credit world and get you some money, okay? I'm setting you up for success. I also have a list of 25 lenders and credit bureaus that match those lenders. What do I mean by that? It is certain lenders that require or look specifically on Equifax. They look there to see if you have a score to determine if they're going to fund you. Some of them may look at all 3 credit bureaus, okay? So it's important that you know that. So if you know that you've been building business credit, mind you guys, let me give you a tip. Everybody you do business with, when you are approved capital, when you're approved for a credit card through SunTrust, through Navy Federal, when you're approved for a Target credit card, Walmart credit card, a Sam's Club credit card, not all of those different lenders report to the same bureaus, okay? Think about that. It's like your report is your report card. Whatever they're reporting with these lenders as you pay your bills, guys, this is your report card, okay? But even in school, we have different teachers that teach us certain subjects. So it's the same way with your credit cards. If you're approved for Home Depot, they are particularly probably just going to only report to 1 or 2 credit bureaus, not all 3. And so forth and so on with the other credit cards, okay? So I give you a list of lenders that you need to be mindful of and who they report to so that you can balance that out, because you want to choose lenders that report to majority of all, if not all 3, at least 2, okay? So how to get a high paydex score, you will get all that information as well. So we're going to stop here, open up for questions. I hope that you're inspired, that, this information will put you in position definitely to win, as it has done for myself. I hope it will do the same for you. Hello, Berta. Thank you for joining us as well. Others, they're watching on YouTube, so I appreciate that. But if you have a question, now is the time to ask your question. If you missed it, guys, make sure you go back. You're able to go back and look at this presentation and get the information that you missed. But I'm excited to work with you. So if there's any particular questions that you have, go ahead and reach out to me directly. I am doing one-on-ones. Oh, let me share the website. I'm going to share my screen again because I do need to show you the different options and services that you have access to if you choose my company to do the work for you. Okay. So go back to my website, www.blessmyvision.com. If you choose my website or our company to do the services for you, you're guaranteed pretty much, okay? 98.9% guaranteed to get approved for at least up to 100,000 in the next 90 days. And really all of that just hits on that 90th day, okay? Anywhere between 80 and 90th day. It all just hits pretty much at one time and start trickling in slowly but surely, okay? But make sure you grab the book. You can buy it now there if you don't have the book yet, if you want to get it directly from me and I sign it, or you can get an unsigned copy from Amazon. All right. So a lot of my trainings, one-on-one trainings as well, and more workshops that you'll have access to in my modules are no-doc methods to funding. 10 plus training videos, you'll have access to that, checklist, resource links, and you have some of those links right in my book too. Trade lines, if you desire a trade line where your personal credit is really jacked up. I am not a personal credit guru. I am a business credit guru in funding, right? However, I do have a few connections where if you need trade lines to help boost your personal accounts, you can have access for 60 days, okay? Starting Airbnb services through using business credit. If you want more details about that and you're really serious, contact me. Starting a Toro business, how to get a car, a vehicle in your business name without your social security card or your social security number. Guess what? It has been done. It can be done. You just need the blueprint. You need to know what to put on the application. That's where my services come in. Various credit hacks, and really it's no hack. It's just a strategy. I just use that word to get your attention. Vendors list, etc. So here's one of my mentors and coach, multi-millionaire, Dr. China Beffley. But this is what I came over here to show you guys, my services, okay? Right here. Secret number 3, secret number 4. Make sure you know exactly what you're looking for. If you want us to do it for you, that will be the ultimate bundle. With the ultimate bundle, I had someone just purchase this 2 weeks ago. She's in our program, okay? So she's still in her first 30 days. We're working on getting her payback score. She should have her payback score in 2 months. Custom business plan, okay? She already received the custom business plan template. I have it here, up here in these tabs, but I forgot I just shared my screen just for this web page, so you won't be able to see it if I showed you. However, you personally get that just by getting the ultimate pack. You get the workbook that comes with the actual book, okay? My ABCs of Building Business Credit. You have a workbook just to make sure you're retaining the information and writing it down so that, you know, later, if you want to help somebody else, you're able to do so. Business expense report. You get a business expense report because it's important for you now that you're in business that you track all of your expenses. A signed book, a private community. You get access to my private community, okay? We do your EIN and get your business entity, identify which one you are or like to be referred to as, LLC, corporation, C Corp, S Corp, partnership, etc. You may not know what that is. That's why we do it for you. Business structure. We're going to make sure your business structure is seamless. with this ultimate bundle pack. We're going to register you with your state, okay? But you will pay the extra that it costs for your state. Each state is different. Approved vendors list. We're going to approve this list that you can start doing business with your banks, people that you're already doing business with. We're going to teach you how to solidify funding that way. If they offer funding, we're going to show you how to leverage the partnerships that you already have that you are not using to the fullest potential. Line of credit. We're going to make sure you get lines of credit. That's where you're getting approved up front to shop on their website, on these various vendors' websites, and use some of the shopping or the line of credit, and you can start making money off of those products right away. Like I have a whole list of 100 plus vendors that I've done business with or know others who have done business with, okay, in the past. If you have, like, if you're interested in doing a boutique and so forth, all right, we have vendors like that. So using business credit and relationship to make more money. So there's so many ways that you can come and get funding. Literally, I hope that I really, you know, at the end of the day, once you learn how to build business credit, I want to show you how to now take some of this cash flow, make more investment moves, okay? Pocket that revenue and flip it and do it again each month, okay? You don't want to just be a big consumer, purchasing and constantly paying back, you know, who you got the credit from. You want to be able to position yourself to make profits off of the different products and so forth that you're buying from some of these lenders with the line of credit. And for example, in case I lost you somewhere, right? Uline is one that I recommend when we're building tier 1, okay? With Uline, you can purchase tissue, soap, Clorox, and stuff like that. Things that you need anyway to clean up around the house, to clean your bakery shop, to clean up the barber shop, whatever your business is. You can use Ulines. They'll give you a line of credit, right? I tell you what to say and all that good stuff. They may give you a small line of credit in the beginning, $1,000. But thank you, because you didn't have to come out of your own personal funds. You can take that money, buy these products, use them for home, or you can flip them if you desire, okay? Because you're able to get them at bulk. You're getting them at a little different discount than you would if you go into Target, right? You're just going to pay top of the line retail price. But when you have relationships with these lenders, there's several ways you can take some of the products that you're purchasing to do business, because you have to make purchases. This is key. When building business credit, guys, in the beginning, tier 1, tier 2, you're going to have to spend money with them. So even if you're a baker and so forth, even if you found products like the little bags plastic bags with the tie bowls and stuff to make your cupcake presentation look good and so forth, you can use those, resell them. Maybe if you make bracelets, okay, now you're flipping it. You're taking what you've purchased with your line of credit, but now you're flipping it, add it to another cost or another side hustle or business that you have, and you're making money off of it. So you end up being able to pay off the lender or that line of credit that you have to Uline. You're able to pay it off a lot faster because you are using it for your products to complement what you're already doing and making money. So you're able to pay for it right away, okay? I've been on an hour now, so I'm attempting to wrap it up. Where did I leave off? One-on-one coaching session. You will get a coaching session with me initially for an hour, and then with this ultimate bundle package, we only need to meet every other week. Every other week, the first month, okay? And then after that, maybe once a month, okay? Check in twice a month here, it says. So done for you in 90 days, funding anywhere from 500 to 100,000. The only way I lowball 500 is because nothing is guaranteed 100%. Now this total value, I normally charge $1,000 for the done for you packet, because you're really not doing anything. You're working with me, but I'm doing majority of the work. You are going to make some passwords once you get approved for certain accounts. So you may have a password online so we can get certain products that you desire. But outside of that, I'm doing everything for you. But now you can get it for only $4.99. $4.99, all this done for you At the end of the day, you're going to have a payback score, and then you'll have all your tier 1s, 2s out the way. And that last month is the gusto. You can go for as many credit cards as you like because we've built the foundation correctly. So that's all, folks. So you tune in. Like I said, if you are ready to get started, go to my website, www.blessmyvision.com, blessmyvision.com, and we will go from there. If you have any further questions, go ahead and inbox me directly or email me if you're not ready just yet and you just have some questions or need clarity. All right. Thank you for tuning in again. God bless you. And thank you so much. Please share this. Make sure you go to my YouTube page and share that link. Reshare it. If you missed it, like I said, go and look at the replay. God bless you. Have a good one.